All right, what's up, guys? We are finally at the kitchen and we're about to start cooking. I'm really excited because not only do we get to try delicious food, but we get to try it with a lot of amazing friends. I've got Sam, and I've got my friend Jenna, who are also adoptees. Yay! We have shared experiences. So a little bit more background on me. My name is Dan, and you might have seen my adoption documentary on ISAtv about a year ago when I first met my biological family, including an identical twin brother I never knew about. Crazy, right? What are you waiting for? Go watch it. Wait, actually, just keep watching this first. I feel like there's a lot of other people, maybe even you, that feels like they're caught in between two worlds. So I wanted to do a series where I rediscover my roots, so to speak. I'm going to be joined each episode by my good friend and expert, Steve Lim, who's going to help me reconnect with the culture. What makes him an expert? Well, he grew up in a Korean household, so expert. And that's something. Arguably two of my favorite people, Sam and Jenna are also both Korean adoptees in the entertainment world. I met Sam originally through mutual friends, becoming really close to her because of the shared experience of meeting our biological twin siblings for the first time. I met Jenna through Sam and became really amazed by the work she was doing for the community. They both produced Sam's documentary Twinsters and have created a nonprofit for adoptees around the world called KINDRED Adoption. We're here, we're in the kitchen, really excited. I'm excited to finally start cooking. So, Chef Chris, what do we got?
So we're gonna be cooking kimchi bokkeumbap. It's gonna be really good. But before we get started, I want to actually give you guys apron, and I got the pretty one for you.
Oh no! Whoa. I don't know if this would.
There you go.
Do I look pretty?
And before we get started, we're gonna cut up some samgyeopsal. So what we're making is kimchi bokkeumbap, like my mom's style. It's like on my style. So we're gonna just freestyle everything, put a bunch of kimchi, put a bunch of samgyeopsal, and just everything. We're not gonna scale anything. We're not gonna use any measurement. It's no rules, you know. So let's actually chop up some samgyeopsal and chop up some samgyeopsal pork belly, and let's chop some kimchi. Everybody knows kimchi, right?
Yeah.
Kimchi, right? And Korean style. I'm gonna use hand. You know, it's called sonman. Sonman is like hand taste. You ever hear that? You guys ever hear that?
I have not. No. Wait, say that again.
Sonman.
Sonman.
Yeah, sonman. So it means like hand taste.
Okay.
So like in Korea, like they make everything with their hand. So don't get offended that I'm using my hand. I wash my hands. So we're gonna get started, right?
I feel like the kimchi was probably like the first thing that I really thought was like Korean. Like when I was told like this is Korean food, usually it was like kimchi. That was like the first thing that was like my first association.
Yeah, that and like japchae.
What's japchae?
For like japchae and then like bibimbap, that kind of stuff is like what Koreans think non-Koreans would enjoy and be more palatable to, you know, like it's not like crazy intense with the flavors, like and it's more palatable to, I guess, what they think.
Slightly familiar.
Yeah, foreigners would be into.
Which is us.
Right. So
Which is me at least.
Yeah.
I used to love going to school because that's the only place I could eat like non-Korean food.
Uh-huh.
You know, like so.
Wait, what did you like trade food?
I mean, I never brought Korean food, but you know, every day they're cooking Korean food at home. So I'm like, damn, I want to eat something else, but I'm like not allowed or something. You know, like yeah. So next is actually the pork belly. So I'm gonna slice by one. First, we're gonna put some oil, cook some onions with pork belly, and after put some kimchi, and then some rice, eggs. I'm actually gonna freestyle. It's gonna go however what's gonna go in.
Do what you want, chef. Let's cook it, chef.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's throw that in. gonna do
Dan,
it.
I think
Sam, get in there.
this thing-
Sam, get in there.
It's hot.
Breathe it out. Breathe it out.
Oh no.
We're gonna finish up.
Wait. Is it too hot?
It's good.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Okay.
Really fun.
I've never fed a man.
It's very endearing.
That's so good.
That's so good.
I really feel like a mom right now. Good job, boy. And that's a lot.
It's doing like the mom noises. Oh.
So we have the final product ready here. Kimchi bokkeumbap, kimchi fried rice. Pretty easy but nutritious and wholesome home staple. I guess Korean style is kind of like you share from the same pot. It's about communal eating. So we're just kind of like, I mean, there's like these divisions here, but who cares? You just kind of like mix it up. We're all family here, so you just take a spoonful and eat out of it, you know?
All right, so I'll take one spoon and eat it at the same time.
Right.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
How was it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So many high fives.
Yeah.
So me and Steve were talking earlier today. I kind of felt like this was a really good first episode to do for the show about like the differences between growing up Asian and growing up in like maybe a white household. Because I feel like the most obvious thing is that like we grew up with different foods that we ate. That was the first thing that like came to my mind. And so I felt like growing up I ate a lot of like casseroles, pies, hot dogs, hamburgers, and whatnot. And like whenever I only had like a couple of Asian friends in my hometown, but I felt like whenever I went over to their household, it was always like a big treat because they would have things that I wouldn't get to try. And I felt a lot more closer to my culture then. Did you guys feel the same way?
Yeah, definitely. There was one of my friends was Korean, and he would come and bring like kimchi to lunch, and he was like so proud about it. He didn't really care what anybody else said, and never would be like, "It smells so bad," and he would share it with me. And it did sort of. I was like, "Well, he's proud to do it. Like, let me, and I would take it and I would eat it." But yeah, it definitely does sort of make you think about things that you didn't experience just because you have a sort of different upbringing being adopted.
Yeah, no, exactly. Do you feel like that, like when you were, I guess, going to school, did you have a similar experience, like when you went to school when you were younger, and you brought kimchi or like maybe like something that wasn't the ordinary American lunch food?
I mean, if anyone watches Fresh Off the Boat, it was like episode 1, man. Like I had like kimbap and whatever, and like kimchi and stuff, and then as soon as you open the lid, like the fumes just pop out, and I was like, whoa, and then, I definitely felt that. When I saw that, I was about to cry, and I was like, oh, damn, this is it.
That was your experience.
Yeah. And then after that, it's like, you do hassle your mom, like, oh man, I just want to eat like sandwiches and like peanut butter jelly or whatever, like to kind of just keep a low profile and stuff.
I mean, I didn't eat as much Korean food until I met Sam, and I had been to the place that we go to like a handful of times, but now we go like on the regular. I didn't think it's sort of a way for us to connect, but it's also something that we really, really enjoy, and it's not just something that's purposeful to get back to our heritage, but it's just like it's the best way to like an all-encompassing way to do it.
And do it all at one time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's talk about Jenna and Sam. Like I feel like the Jenna and Sam have gotten very close over the last couple of, like the last year or so, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, so you guys saw each other on auditions.
And there was this camaraderie just knowing that like she was adopted and so was I, and we never really like spoke about it, but we just knew. Sam reached out to me needing an executive producer for Twinsters, and I knew she wanted to sort of keep it in the family of somebody who could connect with the story and really tell the story and not worry about any of the other, stuff that you deal with when you're creating a film. And I never really tapped into being adopted. It was just a part of who I was. I never really tapped into, doing a birth search or anything like that. And so with Twinsters and with KINDRED, it's really sort of created this new pathway for me to be like really proud of my heritage and really want to go back to Korea and sort of start to get curious about all those questions that I sort of just put away because they never really bothered me before.
Once I saw you and Sam hanging out a lot more, I thought that was really, really, really cool because I knew that you've got a lot of fans that are probably, like some of them are probably adopted. And whether or not they knew that you were adopted, once you were a lot more vocal with, I guess, getting more involved with the adoptee community, I know that they were really, really, I think, excited to have somebody that they looked up to that was a role model already, that was even more of a role model after that.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people reach out actually and say I'm adopted from Korea as well, you know. Thanks for sort of being somebody to look up to or somebody to connect with, really.
And then even beyond Twinsters, though, then you guys started working on like this really amazing project. They're currently working on they have a nonprofit called KINDRED Adoption.
Yeah.
And it's incredible because I feel like there's not a lot of, I think, there are a lot of other adoption, I think, organizations, maybe around the country or around the world, but I feel like there isn't maybe one that's over-encompassing that kind of ties everything together. And that's kind of what you guys have done, right?
Yeah, exactly. We kind of aim to be the ultimate resource. So we're not, reinventing the wheel. We just want to support and help flourish the other organizations that are in place that are doing amazing work that we've always wanted to do, and they're already doing it. So we want to help amplify that and just spread the message that family has no boundary. I mean, that's what we've always experienced, that, it's deeper than DNA. It's not just DNA. It's anyone that you can choose to accept into your life, and that's what we live by and what we experience, and we want to keep furthering that. So.
What's next for Twinsters? But I've seen Twinsters though, and it's really I was there with Sam during a lot of big moments that had happened, and it was just so cool being able to see it from that lens finally, and seeing I was like, oh, I wonder what Sam's filming right now, and then to actually see what you were filming, it was just so incredible, and I felt so deeply connected, not only as an adoptee, but also as a friend and just a person that really wants to support you in what you're doing. It's a really, really well done. Even if you guys weren't adopted and this was just just an interesting story, it's just so well done though. I was so impressed by the just everything about it. It was just a complete story. So just. Yeah, no, I'm everybody's got to go watch that movie. I could do several vlogs about the importance of that film and the importance of what Sam has been able to do with the adopted community as a whole. So yeah, it's been incredible. And then Sam and Jenna together, what a powerhouse! Are you kidding me? All right, we're gonna toast to Chef Chris.
Whoa.
Hey.
Thank you very much, Chef Chris.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much, Chef Chris. Well done. Well done. Thank you so much, Sam, Jenna. Thank you very much for being here.
Our pleasure.
Obviously, it wasn't very difficult to come over and eat delicious food
No.
and drink alcohol.
We might need help again, right?
Yeah.
Anytime.
Thank you for watching Asianish. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you have other things that you want me and Steve to try in the future that maybe you tried out in your childhood, but I need to try pretty soon, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe to ISAtv. Check everybody out. We've got all of their information in the text section, so make sure to please support KINDRED Adoption and the Twinsters movie. Please make sure to support Chef Chris and everything that he's doing.
What's your restaurant's name?
Soraba.
In Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia. And we'll see you on another episode of Asianish. Peace.
Take care.
Bye.
Where's that meat?
Gimme.
What's up guys, Dan here. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Asianish and ISAtv. I really appreciate it. I ate a lot of really good food and I learned a lot of really new words that I still can't pronounce. Hopefully one day though. Let us know what you guys want to see me do on future episodes of Asianish. I really want to keep on doing the show. The show's so important to me. I feel like that as a Korean American adoptee growing up, there's a lot of things that I'm still learning and that I'm still really just trying to figure out identity wise. So let me know. Hopefully you guys feel a little bit Asianish too. And then make sure to subscribe to ISAtv and click on the links below for more cool shows that we're doing. And we'll see you next time. I'm gonna go eat some Korean food. That seems like a really good idea. Don't judge me.